Welcome into the Blue Ridge 11 studios. I'm Chad Landers. As the COVID-19 pandemic continues to affect everyday life, which includes sporting events throughout the world, we're seeing effects here locally as the Lancaster Barnstormers season has been put on hold as of March 16th. And we're now going to bring on General Manager of the Barnstormers, Mike Reynolds, to talk about what's next for the Atlantic League. Mike, thanks for joining us here on the program. How are you?
Doing well. How are you, Chad?
Doing pretty well, and we wanted to have you on to discuss the upcoming start of this Atlantic League season. It was supposed to be April 30th. You guys, for the Barnstormers, were going to get in action May 1st. So, how is the coronavirus affecting the start of the season for you guys here?
Well, it's like everything else, it's been put on hold, put on delay. Our players were supposed to arrive in about 10 days on April 18th, and they won't be coming to town until we know when our start time is. So it's a little bit of, obviously frustration, but obviously the safety and health of everyone is more important than our season going. So we're just at a standstill right now, waiting to when we know the season will start, continuing to prep, continuing to plan, and above all, trying to be a good community partner here in Lancaster.
So it seemed like you guys were kind of on your way towards constructing a roster. Where did you stand on that before kind of the temporary halt was called?
We are probably about halfway through our roster of 27, which is what we start with for the first month. And then after the first month, we cut down to 25. So we're Ross Peoples, our manager, still in conversations with different agents and players, not as active as it was previous to the season being on hold. But he's still talking to folks looking to fill the roster. Obviously, we keep a few spots open to sign some players that will be cut previous to the Major League Baseball season starting. So we're still at that point. Once Major League Baseball gets back on their timeline, hopefully we can pick up some players that unfortunately were cut from their Major League Baseball rosters.
Sure, that makes a lot of sense. And when you talk about Major League Baseball, we're all waiting to hear what their plan is, see how they handle this. Are they going to have no fans in the stand? Where are they going to have the games? Obviously, then you guys will be able to make a plan. Has any of the officials given you any inkling as to would it be, May, June, July, August by the time this thing gets cranked back up?
Yeah, we as a league meet weekly via conference call. All of the league president, the board of directors, and the executives from each team get on a conference call each week. We are working closely with Major League Baseball, seeing what they're going to do. Obviously, they have more benefit with broadcasting rights and deals to play in venues without fans with their TV deals. For us, it would only make sense for us to get the season going when it's safe to have our fans in the stadium with us. Watching our baseball. So we're hoping to follow the lead of Major League Baseball. As you guys are aware, we have a growing relationship with Major League Baseball, and we will continue to make our decision based on what decisions they go. As far as a timeline, we don't have a timeline. We don't want to set something out too far when maybe by chance we can start sooner. And we don't want to start a date or have a date planned for May or June with still things being so uncertain. So we're hoping to get as much baseball in as possible. We want to get as many games in as possible as anyone else would want to. And we have discussed maybe the opportunity of extending the season a little deeper into October if that works. But as far as a start date, we don't have a start date in mind.
Well, obviously, as a partner with you guys here at Blue Ridge, we look forward to finding out what our broadcast schedule is going to be, but we will be patient, as is everyone else out there, and we'll wait to see kind of the deal there. As for Clipper Magazine Stadium, obviously a good venue for multiple different reasons, and we're just curious kind of how you're able to offer Clipper Magazine Stadium as an asset to the community, as obviously you guys are much willing to help out in your local community.
Yeah, right when this started to get going, when we knew that we were going to have to shut down the stadium and cancel any non-baseball events that we already had scheduled during this time, we reached out to our partners immediately to let them know that the stadium was available for them to use. And it started with Lancaster General, Penn Medicine, using our lower lot as a donation site. So for the last couple of weeks, they've been collecting masks and gowns and other materials for that can be used at their locations around the county, as well as Meals on Wheels has reached out to us. They're using some of our freezers for food that's been donated to them that they give to any participants of their program. So they're using this site as well. So LGH, Penn Madison, and UPMC Lidditz, they set up a tent for a testing site out front of the stadium for the downtown community or any community member to use if they feel they need some testing.
Perfect. Well, keep up the good work there, and we look forward to hearing more good news. And obviously, we'll stay connected to see when they start coming out with some return dates for players and when the schedule gets worked out and when we can start airing some live sports here in Lancaster County. Really appreciate you coming on, Mike, and you guys stay safe and healthy over there at Clipper Magazine Stadium.
We appreciate you guys' support and your partnership, and we wish you all well as well.
All right, we'll talk to you later. And obviously, we'll keep you updated on any concrete details we get from the Lancaster Barnstormers organization. We'll continue to be working towards finding out that television schedule when all of those details become available. Keep checking our website, brc11.com, as well as our social media platforms. That is the best place to keep updated on all the details as they continue to develop over weeks and months here as we deal with the COVID-19 situation. And of course, we look forward to bringing you as many Barnstormer games as we can this summer on Blue Ridge 11.